Hey kids, welcome back to Let's Play Tamriel Rebuilt. Like I wouldn't talk while I was doing my intro. Last episode we cleared out the heretics in Vis Esanud here. We donned the mantle of the Inquisitor to do so, which, oh my god, has a constant effect of... I didn't even check that last time. It has a constant effect of Fortify Attribute Intelligence, Fortify Skill Blunt Weapon, and Fortify Skill Destruction. Wow. I kind of don't see us wearing this from a role-playing point of view, but god, that's a really good constant effect. Maybe we'll wear it for now. And yeah, I also, very helpful comment, I kind of finished the quests last episode and didn't really finish looting, so to speak, but we did forget to loot this Dremora, which Ricky Martin in the comments pointed out does have a Great Mace of Hellfire, a unique weapon. So we are not really specialized in blunt weapons, but this is actually a pretty useful weapon. Cast when strikes fire damage on target, so that's kind of cool. Interesting. Cast when strikes, but it's like ranged. 20 feet on target. Sounds kind of messy. Sounds like it could lead to some friendly fire, but might be good for like killing vampires and the like. So we might actually hold on to that rather than sell it, especially since we have this Mantle of the Inquisitor thing. I do think that we're gonna make our way back to Almost Tier to pick up our next quest here. I do think that Hlena is overall not necessarily going to continue to sort of don this mantle, metaphorically, and literally and figuratively, but you know, I don't think that she wants to be constantly inquisiting on people, although this was a pretty unambiguous case of heresy. So how do I get out of here? This way. But yeah, what a cool item. Also, blunt weapon is sort of a classic temple kind of cleric type weapon, so very cool. Very cool from a role-playing point of view, and very well designed weapon. There's been lots of interesting loot in this quest line, for sure. Boy, is it ever dark in here. Be happy to get out and see the light of day. I don't think we actually slept at all during the night here. Anyway, we got a nice little view of the Aanthirin region here. I had thought about just walking us back off screen to Almost Tier, but I did notice on the map here that we have not explored these little islands. So I think we might do a little bit of kind of island hopping here. Just sort of see. It's nice to explore as much of this region as possible while we're here. It is sort of the main feature of this Aanthirin update of Tamriel Rebuilt, which this questline is part of, so we will continue to explore. And yeah, we're just gonna head, I think, due south, maybe to this little island, and then we'll just kind of levitate across the river. But we'll see what we find along the way. We'll see what we find along the way. Is this a path? It's kind of hard to tell. I don't really think it is. It's just sort of... Oh, it is a path. There is sort of a path that leads down these islands. Sort of check that out a bit. I guess this was the route that we were supposed to follow in my rather incoherent path towards... I kind of want to go over here though. Okay, yeah. See, we did go to this little farm over here. But let's head due south here. We're just gonna go across the water, or maybe use that little bridge there. Acrobatics boost. We're up to 17 points of acrobatics just from me passively occasionally jumping in the game. I do miss the acrobatics skill in later Elder Scrolls games. I don't know, is acrobatics in Oblivion? I don't even remember, but it's not in Skyrim. Another little farm here. This whole region is sort of inspired by the what's it called, the Scadian Isles region. Sort of a variation on that theme of the sort of plantation farming region, archipelago type thing. These little bridges linking all the islands. Very cool. Just as happy to not... boy, this combat music, something is following us from afar. Yeah, sort of happy not to deal with the slaughterfish. This. Orange moss, yes. I've seen orange moss before. Sort of looking around here, seeing if there's anything that looks... These mostly just look like these farms and watchtowers. Theiran Plantation? Isn't there an Theiran Plantation in this area? Is this like another Theiran Plantation? Or am I using that? Is it the same kind of Hlaalu clan that owns this plantation as the one in Vardenfell? I don't know. Oh, there's a boat here.
Go ahead.
Interesting. House Hlaalu members only. Wow. Faction only travel. Interesting. I wonder whether that's a mod I have installed or whether that's like the intended Tamriel Rebuilt thing. Be curious to know that. Interesting though, that's cool. Faction reserved travel is an interesting role-playing choice as well, I think. Right. So there's a couple of other islands over there, but it is just sort of nice to get a sense of this area. Boy, I wish that combat music would stop. What is that? We been there? I think we have. Oh, that's the... ooh, maybe that's just the plantation headquarters. Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. I do want to keep going on this temple quest line, but I also don't want to speed up the pace or rush through it either. But let's take a look at this plantation here. I'm gonna try and go inside this building and see if I can kill the combat music that way. Theiran Plantation Eastern Tower. And that didn't work. Anyway, I'm sure at some point we will lose that enemy. I think it was one of those little flies, whatever they're called. You will notice I've got a webcam going now. I've been using my webcam for my streams, mostly my SimCity content, but it's just an addition to the channel. So going forward, there will be a webcam. I hope it's reasonably well positioned. I don't think it's in the way of any of the interface. This is quite a spectacular plantation complex, though. We'll get a closer look here because I don't think we've been here. Theiran Plantation. Have we been here? I don't think so. Oh, you know what? I think we have. I guess there's a path. Okay, and there's other islands over here. Interesting.
You want something, friend?
Yeah, particularly spectacular tower there. But yeah, so we're gonna head back to Almost Tier. Get another mission going here. Is there a coherent path to? Yeah, I don't know if there's a bridge. Yeah, we can go. Oh, I see there. Yeah, okay. This was the path that I probably should have taken to go to this Asanud in the first place. Like a very meandering route. That was interesting too, because that was one of the first combat quests we've had in this temple quest line. There's Almost Here over there. This combat music is really silly. There we go, finally. Boy, that took a long time. I must have the kind of aggro range set pretty high in my mod setup at this point. Something slow moving was following us for sure. Nice sunny blue skies today for a walk across the country in Aanthirin, so. In other news, I'm going to be working on a modding tutorial for Morrowind. I'm going to kind of show how I got this modding setup, which I talked about in the last couple of episodes, using OpenMW and Mod Organizer 2. I'm going to make a tutorial, and it's going to be featured on moddingopenmw.com. So I think that'll be helpful, hopefully. So if there are those of you who are watching who would like to sort of see the mod setup and kind of a good way of, you know, it did take me an evening to set this up, but it didn't, it might take a little bit longer if it's your first time modding the game, but it's, if you follow the method that I'm going to put in this tutorial, it doesn't actually take a huge amount of time to do this kind of like total overhaul of the game. So, I thought that would be worth doing. And here we are, back in Alma's Tier. Yeah, that was a much easier way to do that. Do that walk. Have we been there? Yeah, we have. That's Hadrunibi, which I don't think we ever actually went into that Dahrk ruin. I think we just went. That was where we went to Kalan, actually, if I recall correctly. Here we are back in town, and the frame rate is dropping because of all the NPCs. I might want to sell some stuff. Let me just double check here. See if I can go to the outfitter maybe. Not a hell of a lot of merchants in this town. I mean, there are some along here. They don't have a lot of money. Especially since we are sort of no longer welcome with that smith. But I might head to the outfitter quickly and see if we have some stuff. I also don't remember where Oliver is, but I'll look back in the previous videos and figure out where I left him. I think he might be up on the bridge on the other side or something, because we did not take him along on our previous mission. Let's not do any shopping. Let's just go straight in. Wait, is it faster if I just... Yeah, let's go down here. Water is now splashing all over the floor.
Is there something I can do?
I've got some kind of waterfall fountain mod installed that has changed the look of those fountains. Nalwork's Temple. No, we want to go upstairs, actually. Shit. Yep. We need to go upstairs because we're getting our missions from...
What do you want?
From the Office of... What is it? Office of Intercession, I think? Starting to finally get the lay of the land of this canton. Partly because I'm making these episodes more regularly. I'm not super good at navigating these. Gotta get all the way up to the plaza. I think we have to go outside to do that. Some nice views up here anyway. Let's take a quick look here. There's Oliver. Okay, good. I mustn't lose track of Oliver. Nice views from up here. Oh, there's a Dwemer ruin. Don't know if we've been there either. No, we have not been there, so there is a Dwemer ruin to be explored at some point. But let's stay on task here. Office of Intercession is on the right, yeah.
There is someone watching.
You walk Velof's path.
Alright. Hello, Eileen Teloth. Are you here to serve the temple by performing duties? Interesting. Do we have a dialogue topic for the last quest? Vis Asanud. I hear you purged the monastery of Vis Asanud. I know it must have been a heavy choice to make, but rest assured that you did the right thing. You already knew that a purge would be necessary. I simply wished to see how you'd handle yourself. Oh, we already knew that a purge would be necessary. Interesting. We cannot be soft with heretics. Well, certainly not with, like, those Daedra worshippers, man. They were creeps. Also, like, they had those... She had that weird harem of slaves. I want you to take these spell scrolls as a reward. You've worn the mantle of Inquisitor well. Now, give it back to me, Acolytes. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Alright, I'll give it back to you. That's fair. It is a little bit too good to be true as an item. It's like there's like 3 skill buffs it gives us. Thank you, Acolyte. I have other duties for you. So what do we get here? Changing idioms, First Counsel, and Mystic Insight. Mystic Insight, I'm not sure what that scroll does. The conflict between House Indoril and House Hlaalu rears its ugly head once again. You're needed as the mediator in the shadows, so a house war can be avoided. Mediator in the shadows. Man, this is such a great questline. It is really invested in the lore in a way that some of the vanilla questlines kind of aren't all the time. But yeah, okay, I have reason to believe that the two houses are headed for a violent confrontation which needs to be suppressed. However, the conflict is only emerging and still without a clear shape. I don't know who of the key people in both houses are involved in its making. Your skills as a mediator and as an investigator are needed. You have to be careful who you choose to talk to and who you keep in the dark. There are those on both sides of the river who would welcome a house war. Can I trust you, Acolyte? Yes, tell me more. You know, it's interesting. Excuse me. It's interesting. I feel like in some ways, Hlena, as a member of House Redoran, would almost want there to be a house war between House Hlaalu and the Indoril. On the other hand, she hasn't really done very many duties for House Redoran. She's sort of a bit more invested in the temple at this point, so, you know, I think she would sort of go along with this here. Yes, tell me more. Also, House Redoran is kind of loyal to the temple, right? Like, they're fairly loyal to the temple, so I think they would understand. Good. Now, remember the letter Idura Voron asked you to deliver to Indoril Danvas. I have made some inquiries since then. I've written letters to both sides of the river and got some answers, though I still don't know the full story. What I have learned is that the young lord has been trying to track down a high-ranking Indoril retainer named Adamaris Saldro, who went missing in Almas Tir. My sources tell me that he is wound up on the western bank of the Tir, a prisoner of the Hlaalu. Interesting. I find the situation most alarming. If I've been able to uncover this much, I'm sure that Indoril Danvas already knows full well Adamaris Saldro has been captured and probably where he's been being kept. We can only pray that he hasn't told these news to his father, Lord Indoril Ilvi. Probably should say this news. Imprisoning or killing common foot soldiers or spies is one thing, but to kidnap a noble retainer, Indoril Ilvi won't hesitate to contact the Morag Tong and start a house war over this transgression. Interesting. So now the Morag Tong could get involved. That is very cool. Go to Roadir and speak with Indoril Danvas. Tell him the temple knows that he's trying to find Adamaris Saldro and convince him to let him help you. Now, we are not in particularly good standing with this Indoril Danvas guy, I don't think. But we will see if we're able to convince him. So we got to go back to Roadir. It's a quick trip, thankfully. Are we on the east side right now? I mean, I guess we just need to go out the right door here.
Praise Veloth. What brings you to the holy crossing of Almas Tir?
I think we need to go out this way.
You may speak.
Yeah, this way. Cool. Well, a quick jog over to Roadir. I think my carry capacity is pretty good. I might drop off this blunt weapon on Oliver here, because it does kind of slow us down to be carrying heavy weapons, or at least consume more of our fatigue with my new mod setup. Also seem to be somewhat injured. Probably cast a healing spell. Yeah, you can take that. Anything else heavy here? Really? Silver Staff of Reckoning. Take that. Take a look at other weapons here. Not really much else. Now, wait a second here. I think I need... First of all, let's just do a little bit of that. I should be carrying probably Last Wish with us, because this Dwarven Jinx Sword is going to cause us problems, I think. Blade. Probably wouldn't hurt to carry that as well. Daedric Saber. Really do need that longsword training. Let's just actually wait an hour here. And we will cast a healing spell. It's Veloth's Grace, yep. And what else do we need here? Yeah, we're gonna do some armory, for sure. Armor. Yeah, I can carry a few hammers. Just for safety's sake. Yeah, this way. I don't know if I mentioned this last episode. I've got this gaming mouse now, and I've set up the DPI button so that I'm like my mouse sensitivity is lower when I'm in first-person view, and then I can sort of switch it when I'm in the menus. I'm sort of trying to get in the habit of that. I think it's good for you guys if my movement is not too jerky when I'm in first-person view. But it's really exhausting to have low mouse sensitivity when I'm in like inventory management and stuff, so it's kind of set it up as a toggle to go between the two, which I highly advise. I'm also using like mouse buttons 4 and 5 to toggle sneaking and sprinting, which I find quite useful. I prefer that to using the shift and control keys. It always makes it feel kind of cramped. Okay, this whole business again, there is sort of a way into this town, but I am gonna just levitate over this mess here. I hope my my levitation sword here has enough charge for at least one shot. Item does not have enough charge. Brilliant. Okay. Oh my god. I don't know why, but I still have not figured out the proper way to get into the city without doing this bullshit. Oh my god. Oh, this'll do. I think there's a boat. I think there's a boatman or something to take us across that little stream. Picture's looking a little bit weird. Wonder. I wonder what's going on there. Okay. Now, once again, I have to remember where Indral Ilvi is. Boy, that texture looks fantastic. I think I've been here since my new overhaul has been installed. Where is this guy again? I think he's in either Crossing of the Lamps or Sanctum.
Go ahead.
I'm distinctly remembering another episode in which I came here looking for this guy and not remember where he was. And this town is somewhat difficult to navigate. A little bit confusing. Almost wish I had some enchant skill so that I could
Is
throw
there something
guard.
I can do for you?
May I help you?
Looking for the dude. He's in here.
Yes, Outlander, what do you want?
Yep, Indral Danvas. Okay, good.
Please join me.
Hello. I'm going to wait an hour here just to get our fatigue up. Okay. You've come to Wardyar to speak to my father. Make it quick. There are countless matters that require his attention. We did a bunch of persuading with him before, I think, so that's kind of useful. Adamaris Saldro. How do you know that name? The temple knows that you've been trying to find him. I'm here to help. Help? Apologies, Outlander, but why would I require your assistance in this matter? I have my informant across the river. My father has his warriors and assassins at his disposal. Please, there's no need for violence. Let me help. Have you told your father already of Damaris' capture? Temple is here to serve you as well. Just tell me what to do. So this is interesting. I'm wondering whether what's-her-face back at the Office of Intercession is sort of pro-Indoril. Sort of seems like she is. So, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to ask this question. I also really, really wish that I had quick save before this. Really stupid of me. Anyway. No, I haven't told him yet, but you're right to worry about his reaction. If I had told him, he certainly would have already retaliated with swords and spears. But if the Temple is so worried about the impending house war, perhaps you could indeed help me. After all, you can walk freely on the Hlaalu side of the river without causing a conflict. You can help me find Damaris. Tell me what happened to him. Why was he captured by the Hlaalu? What I learned from Ejura Voron's investigation is that there was an altercation between Damaris and a group of drunken Hlaalu hirelings. Apparently they insulted my family, and Damaris felt the need to defend our honor. He has always been a faithful creedman. Before the Ordinators broke off the fight, I'm told one of the Hlaalu was dead, and 3 were grievously injured. Being the man of honor he is, Damaris voluntarily boarded a ship that took him to the Hlaalu side of the river. Okay, I will find him. Tell me where to go. So I'd be very curious to see what response we would have gotten had our disposition not been 89. But you know, it's cool that it is. I don't know where exactly the Hlaalu took him, but I have a spy on their lands who's been trying to find him. Her name is Tulsi Retharin. I haven't heard from her in a while. She has a hideout under Marengor's house in Mundrethi's slave markets. Go there and learn what she has found out. Okay. I don't know what sort of cover story she's told to Marengor, but I'm quite sure he doesn't know that she's a spy working for House Indoril. Be careful what you say, Marengor. Interesting. So we gotta try and not reveal her, you know, the fact that she's a spy. Mundrethi slave markets. There's a one-eyed boatman down at Rordir docks called Balvis. He's a good man. Speak with him and he'll take you across the river to the slave market. Or you can walk there, your choice. I think I'll take the boat. Balvis. So let's go see Balvis. Get a boat to this, across the river, I guess.
May I help you?
We do have money for these kind of minor expenses at this point. If I can find my way out of here. Oh, now I'm up here. Where's this boatman? Probably... maybe over here. So I'm just gonna jump down here. I really like the Indoril textures. They're quite nice.
I've a great
Is there
selection
something
that
you
you'll
need?
find.
His name is like Balvor or something. Is there only one set of docks in this town? I think so. I think so.
Go ahead,
No.
Outlander.
What about
What do
you?
need?
Are you a boatman?
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
You are, but not the one I'm looking for. I like their hats.
May
Is
you
that the
find
standard
all that you seek, traveler.
hat from Vivek, or... Sure. I was told you need to get to the Marathi slave market. I can take you there, but we need to wait for night when it's dark. Or you can walk there, it's up to you. Interesting. Ooh, he is one-eyed too. That's fantastic. What a great character. A fantastic character. Okay, well... I'm just gonna wait until night. We'll, you know... Normally I would go do some shopping or whatever, but I don't know how long we need to wait. Maybe 6 p.m. night? Okay, so we'll wait another hour or two. I'm just kind of curious how the quest works. Wait 2 more hours. Should be night, right? Oh! Wow, he took out a torch. Do you have a mod that makes them take out torches? I think it's a mod anyway. Let's wait another hour here. 9 p.m. That must be night, right? Oh, I love that red light. Told to take you to the slave markets. It's dark now, so the Hlali watchman won't spot us. Are you ready? Shall we go? Yes. Good, let's get moving. I'll drop you off just south of the slave market docks. Once we're there, you're on your own. I don't dare stay on that side of the river for too long. Interesting. Alright, let's step on the boat. Push the boat moving under cover of the night. You make your way across the river. Very, very cool. Nice to have like a scripted fast travel like that, rather than just like paying the guy the normal travel fee and stuff. I was told to take you to the... Okay, this is the same stuff before. You land just south of the slave market, you hop off, and Balvis turns to skip around, returning to Roidir. You're on your own now. It is quite dark. We should maybe take out a torch. Now, I don't think that we need to be sneaky, right? Use up that torch. Only 6 minutes left. I don't think that we need to be sneaky. Because we're not House Indoril. Hlena is still not thrilled with this whole business of keeping slaves. Have we been here before? Where are we? I think we sort of did walk by this before. So, let me just see here. Tulsi Ritharin, so that's gonna be probably a Dunmer, I think, from the name. She has a hideout in the Mandrethi slave market, under Marengor's house. Okay. Ah, Jesus, this is quite the...
Is there something I can do for you?
Quite the elaborate slave market. Marengor's house, under Marengor's house. Interesting.
May your kills be quick and many.
Very curious how we get there.
May your kills be quick and many.
Sort of not on the other side of the river, though, are we? We're sort of, a lock level 20. Okay, so I might need to actually sneak in the house, and maybe there's like a... Maybe there's like a, trap door. Do I have any lockpicks? I hope so. Yeah, I do. Okay. I think our lockpicking is super good. Probably wait an hour. It's lock level 20. We should be able to do it. I think I have some scrolls for this, though, if I need to, so... Just wait an hour here to get our fatigue back. I'm gonna quick save to... Under... I don't think we're gonna steal from this person, but Drez slave trade, interesting. Confessions of a Thief. King Helzeth, a biography. Oh, I was really thinking there might be a trap door here, but I guess that wouldn't make sense. I mean, that wouldn't be a very good place to hide, would it? Because you'd have to pass through the person's house. It's also a very small house. For
The sun and moons transform day to night.
we get down here. Is it? My acrobatics are not that good. Can't jump over the rope fence. Under Marengor's house. I gotta put this torch down or it's going to... Destroyed by water. Oh. Waterfish.
Dunmer?
Hello. Indeed. I mean... I feel like there's gonna be some entrance down here. Rather not fight that waterfish, but I think I'm gonna have to. Oh fuck, did I just hit that guard? Really hope I didn't hit that guard. Balu guard. Okay. Well, thanks for helping out there. How the hell do I get where I'm going here? Is there a trap door underwater here or something? Seems like if I wanted to get under the house, this was where I would go. Ooh. Bloody slaughterfish. I am confused. I am confused.
There are many creatures beyond the cities. Good hunting.
A hideout. So strange. That is Marangor's house, right? Like, it says on the door.
Fight.
This is kind of an interesting dock structure.
Yes, madame. What is it?
Very cool boat, too. I guess they get their slave deliveries on that boat. Maybe those are, where the slaves sit to sort of row the oars. Wow, is this too tall for me to walk under? No, okay, good. Or too short for me to walk under, I meant. I'm confused. I'm very confused.
Who do you think you are?
Van Varon. That's not who we're looking for, is it? But it is a female... It is a female Dunmer. Maybe... Don't talk to me, Dunmer. Your imperial upbringing is worth no more than the scrib shit on my boots. Hilarious. What's your deal? Ah, you're Kimono Tong. Damn. So the Kimono Tong are all up in House Halalu here too. That's probably the nasty Kimono Tong mod. That's great. I don't think I've seen that one before. The fuck? Okay. This is slightly confusing. I feel like I'm looking for some kind of trapdoor. Okay, so I I got a little help from the Discord community because this had me really stumped. For some reason the docks, but it's somewhere in here essentially. There's a trap door, from what I understand. Oh my god. Let's put a torch on here. There's no... Oh yeah, there is a... There we go. There is an indicator on the local map, so that would have helped me, honestly. Let's put a torch. Where's my torch? There we go. That's pretty funny. It's behind this. It's actually quite well hidden. I quite like the way they've hidden this. But it had me stumped for sure. So I am also a little bit curious as to how this would be a good hiding place. Lock level 60. Ooh, I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can actually unlock that. It's gonna be morning soon. We should probably get down here. I'm not sure if we can unlock that with this. There might be a key hidden somewhere as well. Okay. Hopefully we have enough lockpicks to do this. I wish I had a master's lockpick. Certainly don't have a spell that can open this. There we are. Put the... Sweet. Maybe there is a back door to this place. I'm wondering how this spy sneaks in and out of here. Must be a back door or something, I would assume. Oh my god, okay, this is water. I see. Right. Okay, we don't want to lose our torch here. Aha!
Yes,
Tulsi
madame. What
Ritharin.
is it?
Hello! Huh? What are you doing here? I'm trying to lay low. I fear things are about to get heated this side of the river. Yeah, I think so, indeed. Well, I am looking for a Damaris Saldro. So, the temple is trying to help us find him. That's good. I fear that things in Aanthirin will go from bad to worse if we don't find the young Sergio soon. I'll tell you what I've learned so far. The drunken Hlalu hirings that Sergio Damaris Saldro fought with in Almastir were men who served under none other than Dels Ravin, the foreman of Theiran Plantation. The young Sergio volunteered to come here so he could settle their little blood feud honorably. I think he must have escaped Raven to demands him to pay a large sum of blood money or maybe challenge him to a duel, but no, instead he was taken as a slave and put to work in the fields. I have done some scouting in the around farmland to the south, trying to look for the young Sergio among the field slaves, but to no avail. Perhaps you'll have better luck than I do. Certainly being a priest of the temple, you're allowed to walk more freely and with less risk of being captured than a common spy such as myself. You should go south and look for the young Sergio. If you don't find him yourself, ask around and see if anyone knows where he is. Interesting. Interesting. So we may end up freeing a slave. I don't quite see how this is a good hiding spot, but my torch won't get put out. I think we're good. But yeah. Wow, that's hilarious. I love the hiding spot for sure. Did I miss a? Oh, I wonder if I missed a key or something. Quite a hard lock to pick. The torch away. Alright, we're gonna head south to the Theiran Plantation. I'm probably gonna edit out this little trip because we've already sort of journeyed around this area. Okay, so here we are back at the Theiran Plantation. And we are looking for Adamaris, who I would assume is a Dunmer as well, but most of the Indoril seem to be Dunmer. So, and I think that we are looking for, maybe we can talk to one of these slaves and see if they can point us in the right direction. That would seem like a good idea, right? Aha! Jimohir Adamaris Saldro. Jimohir only minds his own business. Sees nothing, hears nothing. Jimohir doesn't know or care where the ash-skinned slave is. Can I persuade you otherwise? Let's
You
get
wish
fatigue
to
up here.
speak?
I didn't just rest until healed there. I think I might have done that by mistake. Okay, that's working very well. Unfortunately... Wait a second. Oh, okay, I didn't even notice the dialogue option changed here. But maybe Saltmane Drokosha knows. Yes, Drokosha knows a lot of things. Interesting.
What do you
You're
want?
not that person. Drokosha. Does that give me a journal entry? No, it doesn't. Interesting. I feel like it should give me a journal entry. Of course, I can look in. Yeah, I can look in topics. So, and it's just nice when there's a journal entry because it helps you remember the name of the person you're looking for. But maybe over here. Oh, this is a cool quest. I can't believe how stumped I was with that trapdoor, but pretty hilarious. Saltmane. Hello.
Your turn to talk, ours to listen.
Interesting. So not all the slaves have that dialogue topic. Maybe it's closer to the main plantation building. I'm going to assume that it's kind of over here. Very cool quests. I really like how... oh, there we go.
What do you
Salt Main
need?
Dracosha. I was going to say, I really like how these quests kind of encourage you to explore this whole region. Salt Main, so you do have kind of a beard. Salty beard, so to speak. What does the Dark Elf want with an old cat like Dracosha? Few seek out a slave's wisdom. Ooh, I don't think I've ever seen a slave with so many dialogue options. Tell me about Adamaris Saldro. Dracosha's bad news for you. The young soldier you're looking for is no more. The foreman had him beaten. He died here in the fields. That is all Dracosha is willing to tell you. Interesting. If I persuade you... Oh, wait a second here. Would I perhaps persuade you to tell me a little bit more? Get you above like 80 or something. Let's try with that. Oh, interesting. No, we don't even have the dialogue option anymore. Okay. I've learned that Adamaris Saldro is dead. Indar Danvas will not be happy to hear the news. Perhaps now is the right time to speak with Del's Revan, the Theiran Plantation foreman. Interesting. What can you tell me about Del's Revan? The foreman might seem like an abusive slave driver on the outside, but he's even worse on the inside. Seldom has Dracosha witnessed anyone take so much pleasure from the suffering of others. Raven pushed poor Veers and Brine down the stairs just to watch her die. They kept it very hush-hush, but Dracosha knows. Be careful with the foreman, Hlena. I have a feeling that foreman is going to end up no longer breathing.
What is this about?
Oh yeah, you're the one who can't. Yeah, you're the one who will only give boat rides to Hlaalu. Really does make me want to play this quest line as a Hlaalu character. Because I don't think there's any Hlaalu quests yet, so... I'm not sure actually, but I don't think there's any TR Hlaalu quests. Let's go up to the big house here, so to speak, and see if we can find this foreman, Del's Raven. Or Ravine, or I don't know how that name is supposed to be pronounced. Probably a Morrowind pronunciation guide somewhere on the internet.
Yes, you may speak.
You are
What
not
do you
a
want?
foreman.
Yes?
Where are you?
May I help
Where are
you?
you? Divero Dallas? Where is Oh, you're not going to give us any information on that. Over here.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
Foreman.
You may speak. Go ahead, Outlander.
In the
do
wrong
you need?
spot here.
You want something, friend?
Or this person might be indoors.
Is someone
Wait a second, let's just take a look at the, is there like a foreman's hut or something? Storage? Del's Raven's house, okay. I think I've probably pronounced that name every possible way at this point. To the right over here. Should probably drop a quick save at this point. Del's
Find someone
Raven.
else to bother.
A rather funny-looking haircut. No, I'm going to just get my fatigue up again here. A little bit tiresome, this business of resting to get fatigue up, or waiting to get fatigue up. I don't know you. Are you looking for work, or are you just wasting my time? Maybe you can help me with my household slave if you can stomach it. Well, actually, that's not why I'm here. That's really not why I'm here. I would like to talk to you about Adamaris Saldro. Perhaps I should persuade you first, though. See if we can kind of sweet... Alright, tell me about Adamaris Saldro. That boy, he didn't like the way my men were talking about his precious house Indoril, so he attacked and murdered one of them. Murder is a crime, you know. He came here thinking we could settle the score honorably, whatever that means. Big mistake. I had him put in chains. Well, he's dead now. You're very candid, aren't you? Or how did he die? Both of these are very tempting options. I think we're just going to go cut to the chase and say, how did he die? He didn't do as he was told. He said that working in the fields was beneath him. I told him that nothing was beneath a slave. He still refused. He was a creedman of House Indoril. And you had him killed? No, I had him beaten to teach him a lesson. Big difference. A field slave is no good to me dead. The boy died because of his own stupidity. Refused the treatment he was given. Ripped the bandages and the stitches off and bled to death in the field. Proud idiot. Interesting. I'd say sounds like you chose death over dishonor. Let's say that. Like, this is a little bit naive. I think Hlena is. I don't think she would ask this question at this point. Sounds like you chose death over dishonor. What a load of Guar shit. He was alive and now he's dead. Honor's got nothing to do with it. The Indoril are really doomed if this is how they act when defeated. The Indoril will want the body back. That's interesting. I mean, I presume they would. Who else knows that Adamaris is dead? Killing Adamaris might have started a house war. Or the Indoril will want the body back. I noticed her disposition went down, which is interesting. I'll come back when I have further questions. This is a kind of a good option, I feel, because that would give us a chance to go and give the Indoril the bad news. I'm gonna say this. Yeah, whatever. Okay, no, my journal's been updated. Explained to me that Adamaris Saldro died after being beaten and refusing to let his body heal afterwards. He thinks that he's done nothing wrong. I now know the full story of what happened to Adamaris, but I should be careful to whom I disclose it. I should at least consult Elaine Telath before breaking the news to Indoril Danvas. I could also speak with Sergio Atran Oran of the Theiran Plantation and hear what he thinks of the matter. That is an interesting idea. Perhaps we'll do that. On Oran. This episode's getting quite long. I'm probably going to... I might just cut it into 2 parts, actually. That's the best way to do it, because I'd kind of like to complete this quest. Atran Oran. Assuming Atran Oran is the sort of head honcho up in this big house here. Oran Manor Atrium. I don't think we've been inside here before. Can you...
Is there something you need?
Slow down for a second here. Ildel Nothran? Where's your master?
Wealth beyond measure.
Yes, madame, what is it? Do you have something to say, Outlander?
Plantation? What a nice atrium. Pretty impressive. I like how it's got sort of the local flora. Okay, this looks promising. Interesting. Very cool architecture, sort of Hlaalu architecture. Atran Oran. Drop a quick save again. I'm Atran Oran, Counsel Elector of the Hlaalu Council Company and Master of this plantation. What is it that you want? Well, I'm investigating the death of Adamaris Saldro. No, I don't know that name. Who is he? He was an Indral Creedman who died as a slave in your fields. Ah, I suppose this has something to do with the Hlalu hirelings who got into a bit of a scrap in Alma's Tier not too long ago. Dalsraven's men, right? One or two of them even died, so this is how the foreman decided to settle the score, by enslaving and effectively killing a highborn retainer of House Indril. Interesting options. I think we'll say the first one here. Dalsraven must be punished. I don't think we'll say that. You're not pleased about this. I don't think we'll say that either. I think we'll say that the Indril will probably seek vengeance. Yeah. These ones sort of... These ones are sort of like almost taking a side, you know? Almost? Not sure. Yes, undoubtedly so. Dalsraven has done a stupid thing. And what will you do then? For now, I do nothing. Adamaris' death might well spark a war across the river. I will do what I must to avoid it, but for the time being I will offer no explanations, no pleas, no apologies to House Indril. In the West, they play cards for gold, you see. They consider it a mark of a poor player to show one's cards to the other, so I won't be showing mine just yet. I will hear what this Indril Danvas has to say first. You let me know how he reacts, won't you? Interesting. Very cool. Very cool. Well, he says that he won't be taking any action until he hears how Indril Danvas reacts to the news. Cool. Well, let's... I think we'll head back to Alma's Tier. Can we kind of go there on the way back to... Yes, let's go back to Alma's Tier, and we can at least bring... We can at least bring Eileen Teloth up to speed here.
You may speak.
And, ooh, that's the vault. Interesting.
I'm listening.
How did I get in
Go
here?
ahead.
Good God. There we go.